Okay, let's see if everything is working. Is everything working? Can you all hear me, or I need to start touching settings again? It should be working, I guess, but you never know. Alright, let me start sending the usual advertisement and we'll get started with the licenses. Alright, thanks, so you can hear me. That's good. That's really good. First time doing all of this, so there's always issues to sort out. Oh, yeah, alright, thanks. I appreciate it. Let's send the link and I'll get started with the licenses. Hey. Send the link and I'll get started with the licenses. So I'm actually playing a modified version of Gran Turismo 2 today, which isn't, the usual glitchy mess, which is Gran Turismo 2. It's called Gran Turismo 2 Plus, and if everyone's curious, you can see what it actually does in the description below, because it changes a lot of things. We'll see what they are as we play. I'm sure you all will like them. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. Licenses. Oh god. I have done this so many times already. Because this is the first Gran Turismo game that I ever played. So I have them engraved into my mind. More than I would like to admit. Personally, I don't like doing the license test because, I mean, they're fun, but I have done them so many times that it gets a bit boring. I'll try to do them all as quickly as I can because it is just 10 tests per license and I only need to get to the international A. They don't take that long. This isn't Gran Turismo 4 where you have to do full laps to get a license. Of course, I just say that I've done them all times and I just fail. This one is always the one I fail all the time because I need to get used to the controls. I haven't played it in a while. And I'm actually using a new controller, mind you. I'm using a new controller, so I have that on my side as well as an excuse. God damn it, man. There we go. First one done. First one done. Yes, the name. Right. Uh, this should be okay. And before I start, let me see something. Oh god. I mean, it's not that these tests are hard, but you just have to nail the timing down, and sometimes they get annoying. They get really annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot they use a yellow Fiat Coupe for this one. I thought it was blue for a second. Right, the Skyline is the blue one and this one is the yellow one. Now I remember why. I got them mixed. Ah, see, this is what I mean. It's just a timing thing, and sometimes I just screw it up. I forget the timing. Mind you, I never try to do them to do a gold license because it just takes so many attempts, and I never had the time or patience to do them. I mean, time I played this game for so many hours when I was a kid, but I never had the motivation to do the license test. It's just not for me. Silver, nice. No, why? Why? Come on. I thought I changed it. I wasn't watching for a second and I just go and press the wrong button. Of course I do. Start. Manual. I wouldn't say the license tests are boring. I'm actually on the side of people that thinks they are a necessary evil and that they are good, but the problem is they get repetitive because when you play each game in order, you just kind of start to memorize, especially the B license. When you go into the other licenses, they become a bit less repetitive, but the B license is always kind of the same. I forgot the Skyline had good brakes. I got it anyway. Uh, yep. And here we go. Here we go into the more interesting parts, I guess. This one are just driving. They don't require timing, so they should be a bit easier. I mean, it's not that they are hard. I just need to remember how they are because I don't do them all the time. Yeah, this one isn't going to be a goal for sure. You know what's funny about licenses is that they in the older games like Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2, depending on the region, you have a different time limit. And I think it's the Japanese and the PAL releases which have the worst time limits, as in the tighter ones. And some of them are just insane. You just can't beat them at all. The NTSC release, like the North American release, has the most lenient times, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, I don't remember if I'm right. But yes, it really depends on the version of Gran Turismo that you are playing. Gold on GT4, that's just absurd. Like, you have 16 tests to do. At least you don't have to do the coffee break, but most people do it because might as well. You're wasting your time doing those tests in gold. Might as well do the coffee break. But if I recall, getting gold on certain coffee breaks is just ridiculous. Especially the last one, like the one in that you have a maze. That one, that's almost impossible. In any case, for me, the worst, absolute worst license tests are the ones that um, the guided laps, like the pace car laps, those are just so stupid for me. Because in theory, they should help you learn the track, but they don't. And personally, I don't think they do. If anything, they make it more annoying because you have to deal with the pace car, which drives in a really bizarre manner, and it makes you brake really early. And if you can somewhat drive and use your eyes, usually you're fine. You can see the corners and take them properly. But with the pace car in front of you, it gets really tough at times. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the pace car tests. Yeah, funny how coffee breaks are supposed to be a break from the license, but in reality it's not. In fact, it's even worse. The only consolation that you have is the fact that you don't have a time limit for bronze. That's the only saving grace they have. Oh. Oh. I just upshift by accident. Yeah, we're fine. Kind of slow, but we're fine. I don't really like this car. I really don't like this car. And it's funny because in real life they sold poorly as well. It's not really a, a well-loved car or anything. Do I make... Yeah, I make it. I'm fine. And silver. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. There we go. First license down. That was quick. No. Of course I press circle instead of triangle. God damn it, man. B5 in GT4. I don't remember B5 in GT4. I really don't remember. This test is really funny for me because I missed the mark. Yeah, I totally missed the mark. This test is really funny for me because I struggled with this one a bit when I played GT2 for the first time when I was a kid. And after struggling for so much, then I got a gold award. I don't know how. Oh, right, it's the mini lap. Oh, yeah, I think I remember now. Ah, Miss Silver. That was close. Yeah, the mini one. The mini one is just an awful car. It's so slow. They could have give you an S, a Cooper S, but no, they just gave you the mini one, which is a freaking turtle. Nobody likes the mini one. Do we make it? Yes, we make it. See, I just want to get through them as fast as I can. And so far, so good. It's working. It's bronze, but it's working. Yeah, that I was talking about that earlier. Like in theory, it's supposed you to the pace car is supposed to teach you the track, but it doesn't. It slows you down a lot. And the worst offender for me in that case is, the I don't remember. It's the A license in Gran Turismo 4 that you had to do a lap around Suzuka and you drive an Integra Type R, and it slows you down so much for the final turn. It breaks so early that if you're somewhat used to the track, you'll crash into the pace car all the time. And it got to a point that was my problem during that test. I always used to crash into the pace car because it used to break so early, and I wasn't prepared for it. Yeah, no, the pace car is just it's a good idea in paper, but it doesn't work in practice. Personally, I don't think it works in practice. It could be worse. That integral up feels like forever with the pace car. Yeah, it kind of does. And then you start to get into the other tracks, like of course the AI-15 in Nürburgring is just a nightmare. But if I'm honest, I kind of, I don't know. For me, GT4 licenses aren't easy, but the problem is that you have like 16 tests to do. That's my problem with them. It's not the difficulty, but the amount of tests that you have to do, which is it's just unnecessary. It's just unnecessary. In a way, I get it. It's nice that they give you so many places to test your skills, but at the same time, it's just unnecessary if you're trying to learn how to drive. And it's not like Gran Turismo 2, like the one I'm playing now, has it any better because you have 10 tests per license, and you have to do 5 different licenses to clear all races, so that's 50 tests. But they are all rather short, none of them go over a minute at least, so they go on by rather quickly. The worst space car test is AI-15. Yes and no. Yes, because it's the longest track. And no, because I actually like the car. I like the 190, so yeah. At least it has that going for it. Oof. Almost go out of track there. At least in this game, you don't have to do the S license for any events. So you don't have to do any full laps unless you really want to get the S license to unlock extra content. Which I won't do today. I'm not doing the S license today. There we go. A license. If all goes well, I should get all the license before the 10-day mark, so I get the first set of used cars. So yeah, that will be nice. Oh yeah, this one hasn't come back since Gran Turismo 2. It's called the IC license. Ooh, yeah, yep. Never mind. That one was a fail. I always forget about this test. It takes a little practice. Here we go. Now the same with a faster car. This is actually a good idea. Like doing the same thing twice with a different car is something rather clever. And if this is your first time playing like a racing game, it's really helpful. I also got a silver, nice. Because in reality, what you want to do is just drive as many different cars as you can, and the game just gives you all the different cars as you want, as it can, while doing the same maneuver, so you get to comprehend how they behave. That's really clever. Yeah, that's why I like them, because you can do them rather fast. Really fast. Uh, uh, I'll I want to believe it will take me less than an hour to complete the license, all of them, like until the AI. But we'll see. I don't want to make any bets. Oh, yeah, it was a bit slow there. Ah, barely. Well, barely not. So it was up for a big margin, but I missed the silver. Oh yeah, this is a track that hasn't come back since Gran Turismo 2, which is a shame because it's really pretty. I really like this track. Also, I gotta say, God, I'm going to sound old saying, but I remember playing this game in a PS1, and the CD loading times each time you had to do a new test. Yeah, they will add up rather quickly. Especially if your disc was all scratched like mine by the end of its life. It will take a while to load each test. And the worst part was when it got stuck and you didn't know if you had to turn off the PS1 or just let it wait, let it load, and hope for the best. Oh man, those things just don't happen anymore. They really don't. Then again, we have all sorts of new problems with new games. I'm not sure if anyone has seen like all the problems that there are with the new PC port of The Last of Us, which needs an absurd amount of VRAM, and it pretty much doesn't make any sense. I hope that's not the direction that PC games are going, because I cannot keep up with the new VRAM requirements. The 156 is probably one of my favorite Alfa Romeos, now that I have just driven one, I gotta say. Oh, this test. Another test that when I was a kid, I just couldn't do for some time, and then I realized how to do it. I used to spin out in these corners. Oh man. The post on GT Planet should tell you how to install it. You need a program which is called Delta Patcher or something like that. It's you need a you also need to know which version of the game you have, because there's a specific patch for every version of Gran Turismo 2. And there's a lot of them, believe me. There's like 3 different releases on the NTSC. But it shouldn't give you much trouble. It's actually rather easy to install, because it's done with a program. Like, the software does everything for you, and the emulator shouldn't have any problems reading it. I see you have acquired the IC license. God damn. Oh, I don't really like when the game starts you and you have to upshift. I mean, how am I supposed to know that I have to upshift, game? Yeah, I'm actually struggling with rally. Well, not struggling, but the car was understeery there. I didn't like it. Maybe I was going too fast. I don't know. Ooh, I made it slide. That has to count for something. Yep, made it. Oh, 3 silvers in a row, I just realized. Make that 4 silvers in a row. Yeah, so now that I see the controller that I am using now that I bought yesterday. Yeah, so first I bought a controller that was really cheap, and it was so cheap that not even my PC recognized it. So I had to change it for a better one, which is a copy of an Xbox 360 controller. It's nothing special. But it was funny that I bought a controller so cheap that not even my PC recognized it. I had to try, like it was real cheap, but yeah, it was too good to be true. And here we go with the slalom test. Oh god, no. Oh god. I don't really like the slalom tests. I don't think anyone likes them. Oh, come on. Yeah, I wouldn't make it. Gotta say, the 106 Rally is a really nice car. If you can find one, that is. Nope, too slow. Yeah, but the thing is, these tests are really awkward because like this slalom is a real maneuver. Like it's fine. This is what it is. It's correct. But I don't know what is about the. It's usually done with cones, like not with these giant barriers, and that throws me off a little bit. Yeah, the slalom in GT4 is done in a proper manner. And it also is like with traction control and without traction control, which is really fun. It's annoying, but it's fun, I'll give you that. It's done proper as well, so I have no complaints, only that it's really annoying to do. But at the same time, it's very rewarding when you get it right. And this is the tough one, like this is the high-speed slalom with the Andes 2000. This is the annoying one. Oh god. I don't know how fast you have to be, I don't remember. But I think I'm going too slow because it feels too easy. Yeah, I told you I was going too slow. It felt too easy. Just a bit faster, I guess. Oof. Jesus. Do we make it? Yep, we made it. There we go. First time every time. Yeah, bronze, of course. And IB10, the Piper GTS at Laguna Seca. I spent days trying to figure this one out when I first played Gran Turismo 2. I couldn't pass this test for days, I'm not joking. But nowadays it's just, I understand how this corner works after taking it so many times. There we go. IB license. Only one more. Just one license more. I pressed circle again. I made the same mistake twice already. Hey, license, here we go, the last one. This shouldn't be too bad. There are only 2 tests that actually I know I'll have to do a couple of times. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Ooh, you sure you'd like to understeer and oversteer at the same time? At least it's fun to put the Piper sideways. But I don't think I'm gonna make it. Never mind, I made it. Yeah, usually if you aim for bronze, in most tests you should be fine. And this is the first test that I actually have a concern about, because it's a bit ridiculous. See, they tried to copy Eau Rouge from Spa, but the elevation change is just ridiculous. It's not this extreme in the real track. And yeah, it's a bit weird to take it. You have to brake really hard. And I'm not used to braking that hard for that corner, so yeah. It's funny though, I'll give you that. And I appreciate the effort that they're trying to include such a famous corner in the license test. But it's really exaggerated and it's nowhere near the real corner. And you have to do it again for the finale, like you have to do it again in a GT1. There we go, silver. And more rally tests. Oh, you got to drive a Skoda here for a bit. In 1 or 2 tests, I think. For now, it's just a WRC Escort, which isn't a bad car, mind you. Oh. Right. Of course, the rally test, I got gold. And that was a second over. Below the limit, I think, for gold. And here it is, talking about the Scudo. This car is broken in this game. There's no nice way about it. It's ridiculously good at everything. It's not like the newer games where they nerfed it a little bit. In this game, they just went all out, and the Scud is pretty much the best race car in the game. Oh, can you turn? Thanks. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, if you have 2 million in your account, you should buy the Scud always. But it's unnecessary because the game isn't that hard, really. Jesus, this thing likes to understeer. This is one of those early 2000s rally cars, like the front-wheel drive kit cars, I think they were called. They were really, really nice cars, actually. Oh yes, the touring car 155. I love this thing. It has such a unique sound for this game as well. Oh, we almost go wide there. Eh, not bad. For almost going off track, it's not too bad. And the R390. This car is great. I just really like this car as well. Especially in this blue shade, it's a really nice color. And as a fun detail, in Gran Turismo 2, you can have this one and the earlier car, like the 97 car, which is shorter, and it came with a black and red color scheme. I think it's the only game where you have both, like the 97 and 98 car. And here we go, the final test for the A license, the international A license. As I said, it's the same as AI2, just with a faster car. And it's really annoying because this blind uphill section is just ridiculous. But hey, everything for driving a GT1 for a little bit. There we go. And the licenses are done. I don't know how long it took me. But all I know is I'm going to save my game. Because I don't want to lose this in case something happens. We're going to save real quick. I could have saved when I had got the license, but I forgot. I totally forgot. Alright, we're good. Now it's time to choose the first car that I will use. Now that's going to be fun, because I really don't know which car I want to buy. I have no idea which car I want to buy for this playthrough. Huh, this is cheap and has decent stats. Yeah, this car is always cheap and has decent stats. Then it's the older Starlet, which is, of course, slower. But I really like the color. I really like that green. The Supra, I always use it, so no. Um, yes, I'm done with licenses already. So let's see Nissan. It's always between Nissan and Toyota. Is anyone surprised? Oh no, this is a QS. Screw it. I don't like it. Another QS. Is there a KS for less than 10,000? Yes, there is. Oh, and it's in a nice color as well. This might be an option, but I always use the S13, so you want to try something a bit different. The thing is, I know the S13 is a good car, and I can use it for a lot of events. So there's that as well. Yeah, there's another S13. And then it's to get... Oh, yeah, this is a new car. See, this is a new car they added with GT2 Plus. It's an R33, but it's not a GTR, and it has a smaller engine as well. But it will cost me almost all of my money, so I don't know. But yeah, we could use it because it's the new car in the game. We'll see about that. I already look at Toyota. Let's see Mazda. Probably an MX-5. No, thank you. Oh, this is. I really like this car. I seen a few in the street. I was lucky enough, but they weren't in good shape. I gotta say. But I really like this car. If I could find one in good shape. The thing is, I'm looking for something a bit specific because I need to enter some events which have a really low power requirement. So I don't want to buy two cars. So I'm looking for something which I can use in all the events. Yeah, this is nice, but the Prelude is just 200 horsepower. It's just too much for those events. But it's a really good car. I really like the Prelude. They're really fast. And they're really nice too. They're really nice cars. No, nope, nothing of value here in Mitsubishi, sadly. I'll go back to Toyota, see what they got in the store again. No, I pass. Oh, a silver one. Interesting. I actually never used the 86 in a GT2 run, and if I did, I forgot. No, this one is over budget. And the MR2 is also really nice. but it's a bit heavier than the 86, and I don't think I want that. Yeah, you know what? I'm buying the 86. Yeah, let's go. What could possibly go wrong, right? Bring on your initial D beams. Let's go. Let's put some weight reduction and... No, I don't have money for that. Flywheel and... Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it's okay. Cars will be fine. No, it's an auto Sam. Like right in the middle. Oh. Oh. He just pushed me off the corner. A freaking cake car just pushed me off a corner. Can you believe it? Jesus, that Suzuki's going fast. Yeah, it doesn't quite make it on the straights. Oh, again? This guy's crashing into everyone. There's a bit of rubber band in the Gran Turismo 2 AI, I know there is. Sometimes it gets a bit weird. But for the most part it's fine. You can use slower cars and be fine with it. You can do some pretty creative challenges if you have the time and patience and money in the game, of course. That's kind of what I like about this game, which is missing from other GT games. The fact that you can race almost everything in any race is just, it's brilliant. There's no restrictions of any kind, only horsepower for most events. So if you wanted, you can bring almost any car that you wish into a race and go from there, see what happens. Gears feel a bit long in this car, I gotta say. A bit too long for my taste in this car. So it really needs some upgrades. I think we should be able to upgrade it a bit more with the prize money from this race. Which ones are the... Yeah, this one. I'm going to do like the lowest horsepower ones first to get them out of the way. And then I'll just move on to the higher power ones. So this is the British Nationals, you have a lot of British cars. Well, depends how you see it, because in Gran Turismo 2 Plus you have both Opel and Vauxhall together. So you have the Vauxhall Corsa and the Vauxhall Astra, as well as their Opel variants, which is fun, gotta say. It's rather fun to have them both together at once. Yeah, see, these events is mostly Vauxhalls. Like, I just got overtaken by a Corsa, and there's a Tigra and Vectra. And a Mini Cooper, which just slided past me. I think we should be fine for this race. I'd like to believe we'll be fine for this race. Oh no, it's not a Vector, it's just another Astra. My bad. And I'm still in the back. We're going wide here. Of course, I tapped the wall. Ah. Sorry. Yes, I think we should be fine, but those two are pulling away. Then again, the AI sometimes is a bit slower on the corners. I can see, I can cut time through the corners. Easy with those curves, they can send the car flying off and I will lose control. I don't even make it in time. That mini is pretty quick. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting to get beaten by a Mini Cooper of all things. But I gotta say, it's one of the nice ones, like the later ones, the 1.3 with the white roof. I really like those. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I want to win this race. I don't really want to lose this race. So I'll have to top you. Oh. Ah. There, off it goes. Off it goes, the Mini Cooper. I think I'm going to lose this race. Yeah, there's a chance I might lose this race. Ah, come on! I got beaten by a Mini Cooper. Can you believe that? Well, it just happened, so... Ah. I could do it, but at the same time, uh, I'm just going to add more upgrades to the car. I'm just going to add more upgrades to the car. Maybe in a different track, but with the uphill sections on Trial Mountain, I lose a bit of speed. So there's that to keep in mind. That's expensive. This is almost the same, so might as well. Back for revenge. Yeah, this is a lot better already. This is a lot better already. But the most important thing is I won't struggle in the uphill sections of the straight, which is really important. Also, that 16 bulb Corsa. Those are really nice. Oh, we must have a wall. Yes, it doesn't struggle as much in the uphill section. Of course, it's going to struggle a bit, but it was worse before. And there he is, the Mini Cooper once again. I don't know why that car just slided onto the lead. He just appeared out of nowhere. Once again. He just goes. I mean, it's really funny because it just pushes me over and goes into the lead. No mercy whatsoever. Oh, come on. Really? We're gonna do this again? Uh-uh. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again, Mini Cooper. Told you we're not doing this again. There we go. Just taking a sip of water before I continue. So here's the thing. I could use this car, like the 86, for more races. Or I could change it once I do all the low power races and move on to another car. I usually try to stay with my first car as long as I can, but since we're doing this live, might as well try new things. So what do you all think? Should I just change it to a different car as soon as I can? So far it's behaving rather well, so I see no reasons to change it. And then the question is, which car should I pick? Because that's another thing in and of itself, right? It can't be worse than this. It needs to be better, and yeah, I don't know which cars are better than this for little money. Because this is light and it's behaving really well. I have a few ideas on which races I could do with this car before replacing it. But I will need to put a little bit of money more for upgrades, and maybe that's, not the best idea. But at the same time, it might be a good idea. Because I will do all sorts of events with this car. So yeah, I think I'm going to go that route, just do all those events with this car and then find something more powerful for the rest of events. Another 4,000 credits for me. No, US requires a bit more power. German nationals. I don't know which cars they use. I really don't know which cars they use in the German nationals. Ah, yes. I used to do this race all the time when I first played Gran Turismo 2. And then I didn't save, so any car that I bought after grinding this race will be lost. Fun times. I remember once I grinded this event until I could buy like a Plymouth Cuda, which is like 25k in this game. I got it, drove it once, and turned off the game. I didn't save. So yeah, the car was lost. I never got it again. That's fun, man. Grinding this event for hours only just to lose the car that I got afterwards. And this is another track that didn't came back after Gran Turismo 2. And it's a shame because it's a really nice track. It will look beautiful today. Of course, the PS1 just... I mean, it's nice for the time. But there aren't bad graphics for the PS1. But nowadays, something like this will be super pretty. It'll be an excellent place to racing. There are so many tracks and cars as well. Gran Turismo 2 has so many cars that I haven't seen a return. They are really special. Which is a shame as well. One can only hope, but licenses are a pain, so odds are we'll never create those cars again. Especially when some belong to brands that aren't alive anymore. Right, so what else I can do now? What else I can do now? Let me think. Yeah, no, a far challenge. 300 horsepower. I think I'm going to put a bit more money into the 86 here. Just a little bit more. Nothing too crazy, of course. Oh no, the clutch is too expensive. Let me check something for a second. Might have to wait a little bit to get that car that I want. I think I'm going to use the 86 for a bit longer than I thought. Oh, there's two Focus ahead. Focus, a Puma, which is a really nice car, and a Ford Ka. It's all Fords here. It's a shame, like the new Ford Puma is just a crossover SUV. I don't know what they made with it. And the original Puma was like a small coupe, a really nice small coupe. It was nothing special in the mechanical part, of course, but it's a really nice car, at least to look at. And the new one, not so much. The new one isn't pretty. Most new cars aren't pretty. I'm the only one who thinks this, that new cars just aren't good looking at all. For me, they just all kind of look the same. They aren't, there's nothing that attracts me, like say, oh, that's a really nice car. Most of them are just okay at best. There's really few cars that I can say, oh, that's really good looking and in the current market. Oh, hey, thanks. Jesus Christ. He just pushed me off the road. I lost 2 positions there. Can you believe it? I guess I can say payback for pushing me out before. There we go. Now, as long as I don't get pushed off the road like last time, I shall be fine. Should be, they are rather close actually. But it's not a problem. We're gone. Another race down. 10,000 credits. I might as well try my luck here. Because I don't think there's many French cars that are really fast, at least on the first tier. Yeah, should be fine looking at this grid. I really like those Megane coupes. There's a few, well, some in the country. I really like those. They are really nice cars. Oh, this controller is rather sensitive. I have to be careful. Ooh. Understeer. I was going too fast there. I had to try my luck. Just had to try my luck. That was a nice drift, I'm not going to lie. That was really clean. And that's that. Race done. Goes to show that sometimes the AI isn't really hard in this game. I'm just being a bit careful because I haven't played in a while and I don't know all the changes that GT2 Plus has, so I'm being careful. German nationals. Might as well try this one too. Yeah, there's nothing which seems overpowered or challenging here. We should be fine if I drive well, which is in and of itself is a challenge. But yeah, we should be fine. We got an A3, a Mini Cooper, a new Beetle, and two CLKs. And they're not bad cars, they're actually nice cars, but they aren't the most powerful. And all European cars in the game are rather expensive for the performance they offer. So those entry tier cars aren't worth the money. Unless you want to try something different, which is always nice. If you have extra money, I mean, if you don't care about playing without cheat codes, you can just cheat money and start with those cars for a different experience than always starting with the same Japanese cars. It will be an interesting playthrough. And there is the CLK. Oh, oh, that was a bad call. That was a bad idea. But we should be fine. Yeah, I think we should be fine. There we go. Wasn't that bad in the long run. Let's see what else there is to do. 18,000 credits. Yeah, so the first row, all the nationals is done, which is good. The high-speed ring one, yeah, I think I want another car for that. The ROM shot should be fine. ROM shot should totally be fine. There's nothing too crazy in this event. Oh, look, a Lotus Europa. I really like those. And of course, the Elise is going to take the lead. That's going to be the most problematic car in this lineup. It seems faster than me in the straight, of course. But we should be fine if we get a bit creative. Yeah, we'll totally be fine. If we don't make any mistakes, we should be fine. That Fiat is rather close to us. There's a lot of flickering when I look back. I just noticed. Don't know if it's the emulator or something I made that didn't configure properly. Oh, thank you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. They just dive bombed into me, all of them. Yeah, I guess I have to try the same strategy as them. That was closer than I would like to admit, but we still won. Victory is a victory. I think I'm going to try the first event of the 1980s Car Cup. Yeah, here. I take my chances. Shouldn't be impossible, but I have my doubts. This is also a 3-lap race, a 3-lap race rather than a 2-lap race like the other ones. The lineup doesn't look too bad, so we'll see how they behave. Let's just hope they play nicely. Yes, I was thinking. There's an endurance race which is 30 laps in Trial Mountain, and it's all rather low-powered cars. And I shouldn't do much in order to be competitive. And the race isn't that long, it will take me an hour. So that's an option as well. It will give me a nice amount of money. And it should be doable with the 86. If I tweak a few things, of course. Is it a good or bad idea? What do you all think? I think it's a good idea. I did that race with all sorts of cars and it's not really hard. You just have to stomach the 30 laps in Trail Mountain with a slow car. That's all there is to it, really. If you can stomach that, you usually have a pretty easy race and a lot of money as a reward. And they give you a race car also as a reward, which I'll totally keep, I think. Because I wouldn't like to do the same race twice. Oh, that was an interesting drift, to say the least. Oh, look. It's it's a brother to my car. Oh no, it's 11. Never mind. I thought it was another Treno. It's 11. Never mind. Yeah, we could say it's a brother. It's the same color, just 11 instead of a Treno. That's rather funny. Ooh. So it's the final lap. Mm, yeah, we're good. The car felt a little bit strange there. It felt like it was going to understeer and go wide. I thought I was going too fast, so... But it's good to know I wasn't going too fast. We go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, I'm getting a car for this race. I don't know which car, but I'm getting a car. I hope it's something I can use. If not, I'll be rather disappointed. I don't remember the price card for this event. Uh, Eesh, I don't think I have a news for this. It's just a Civic with a body kit. And I'm sure there's better Civics out there. So yeah, you're going to get sold. Actually, I could afford the second car now. It needs to be something which is in rear wheel drive. I need another drivetrain. Oh, look, a 360. Ah, yes. This thing is excellent. I mean, no, it's awful to drive, but it's also excellent at the same time. You know what I mean. WRX. And now STI. Oh, it's silver. I don't like silver. Ooh, I like this though. I really like this one. Yeah, of course I can't afford a NSX Type R for now. For now, that's the keyword. Afford or Civic. We just sold something like this. $7,000 reward. And yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going with the STI. It's a good deal. So let's do that event now. Shall be fine, I guess. I'm taking my chances. It's in Grand Valley. Well, for one, this is a heavier car than the 86, so I'm going to have to drive differently. Of course, I'm going to have to drive differently. It's an all-wheel drive and it's a lot heavier. And these guys seem to be competitive with me. Oof, I went so wide there. Yeah, this is actually a challenge. I'm going to have to be careful or I might not win this race. That red STI is rather quick. It's the final lap, so I better try to win this. Ah. I didn't have much room there. I didn't have much room at all. I should have gone on the other side so I could overtake him. That was a really bad move on my part. I'm not going to complain. After all, I did the same, so I'm not going to complain. Oh man, that was funny. Oh, it just went so wide there. Classic WRX understeer. Alright, that's done. For a second I thought I wouldn't win, but I actually did. So I made a bit of money, I recovered some of the investment I made with this car, which is nice. And I actually won a car. See, this is another new thing of GT2 Plus. It added price cars in different manufacturer events. And that's a really nice change because before you didn't have any of that. So I really like that. Let's see what I won. Oh, of course it's an Impreza. In a really nice color, actually. I like this. This is really nice. Oh man, I don't know which one I want to use. They're the same. They have the same power and weight figures. At least this one. At least the shiny new car. I know, these cars might be a bit overpowered for these events, but eh. There's a lot of them and I want to get through them rather quickly. I really like this shade of blue. It's not the usual Impreza blue, but it's really nice. It's a bit of a change. Also, that Plymouth Spider is just going away. He's just pulling away. Oh, damn it. Missed the braking zone. Just because I just stopped watching for that brief second and I just go wide into a corner. I almost missed the turn. It's crazy how fast this things go when you're racing. It's really blink and you'll miss it. Sorry. Never mind, this thing is quick. Yeah, that thing is quick, man. Oh, come on. Don't try to overtake me here, Mustang. It's not going to end well for neither of us. Another race done. Oh, the Spider, which was first, ended up fifth. Yeah, I'm just going to take care of all the second tier races for the nationals, and then I'm going to move on to the final ones. Oh wow, there's a lot of popping here. That shouldn't happen. I'll need to see my settings for Dog Station because that doesn't happen usually. That's weird. Really weird. I'm actually liking this Impress a lot. It's a nice car, and the color is just really pretty. Wonder which other special colors there are in the game. I'll have to go and explore a little bit. See what's in there. Win all the events, all the manufacturer events to see which cars they changed. I think it's going to be fun, but the problem is you have to buy a car for each event and they are rather expensive. So I won't be able to use all the cars in the early game. Which is probably the best place to use them. I think I'm going to put a little bit of weight reduction after this race is over though. Just a little bit, because this car feels a bit heavy. Then again, it is to be expected, it's a four-wheel drive, of course it's going to be understeery. That's just part of the experience. And that's an S15 behind me, I think. Yeah, it's an S15. Just a nice line of Japanese cars. There we go. All over. No reward for this one. Oh, there's a Santi in the lead, Citroen Santia. Yeah, I really like this car. It's a Renault Laguna, a V6 Clio, a Citroen Santia, and a 406 Coupe. Yeah, they're really nice cars. I like them. Oh, right, the 306 as well. Yeah, I really like this lineup. Yeah, of course, the Clio V6 is going to be the faster out of all of them. Makes sense. It's totally the car to beat. Oh, wow. Again? They just come in pack and just shove you off the road. That's really crazy. They're all packed together, so they just push you off. And they all go wide and I just overtake them all. Just like that. Easy. Easy every time. Don't understeer. Yeah, we built a nice gap between them, between me and the pack of cars. They're there, but it doesn't matter. They cannot. They won't overtake me. Yeah. Behind they stay, and I win. Another victory for the Impreza. Also, the Sanzia was last. Oh, poor thing, man. It deserves better. The Santia deserves better. Oh yeah, I said I was going to buy weight reduction for the WRX. Just a little bit of weight reduction. Yeah, now it's Italian cars and it's just pure Alfa Romeo and Lancia Deltas. That's a 166 V6. I really like that car. Yeah, of course he's going to overtake me. I always struggle with that corner in Rome circuit. It's not an easy car. It's rather tough, actually. So yeah, I always get overtaken there. It's not the easiest corner in the track. Ah, I went wide again. That Fiat Coupe is just right behind me. Whoa. Where did you come from? Yeah, once again I make the same mistake. In this corner I have to be careful because last time they just pushed me off. And if they do that here, I lose the race. Yeah, but they didn't. We're good. We're really good. Oh, Jaguar XJs. Those are nice cars. Not sure if the best choice for a race though, but really nice cars. They are right behind me, I can hear them. Of course, it's the TBR, which is second now, makes sense. The TBR and the Lotus, the fastest cars on the grid. Oof, that jump wasn't nice. This isn't a rally, have to be careful. I can just jump about with Impreza. Oh, this one is neck to neck, huh? Yep, mine. Yeah, the TBR is a really nice car as well. Let's continue. That's a really nice color on the Golf. And the BMW. They look really nice. I like those colors. Ah, we're all packed together here. This isn't going to end well. I need to get away from these guys. An Audi S3 and a BMW 3 Series fighting for the lead. And that's a nice pair actually. They're evenly matched, I guess. Depends on the version of the 3 Series. There we go. Ooh, the S3 ended up almost second to last. All right, so it's getting a bit late for me, so I'm going to stop streaming for today. I might stream tomorrow more Gran Turismo 2. Depends if I have the time. I'm pretty sure I will. So yeah, this is the first time I made a stream, so I hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll see you for more tomorrow. Have a good night.